So as you're rocking side to side, you can even do small little circles if you wanted to. So you could circle your knees one direction, you could circle the other direction, right? Whatever feels good to you. Just rolling that lower back into the ground and it'll feel nice. It will, I know it will. And you're gonna hug your right knee to your chest. The left leg will be out straight if you can, and you're gonna alternate there. So again, you can go nice and slow. If you wanna have one foot down on the ground, of course you can. And you're just really going at a speed that feels comfortable to you. And as you pull that leg in, if you even wanna pull the leg kind of wide and to the side, you'll get a little bit of your inner thigh, right? But if you don't wanna do that, you don't have to, right? And if your hips are popping, I don't know. That just must be something you're doing, not me, of course. So we're gonna go about 4 more here, taking your time. Here is 1, here is 2, here's 3, here's 4. Then we're gonna have our leg up straight and grab behind your hamstring or calf, and we're gonna alternate there. So one leg's coming towards you and then the other. Again, if your hamstrings are really tight, move a little bit slower and just try to stretch out those legs. And then if you wanna have the leg you're not pulling towards you, down on the ground, you can, right? So just going nice and easy, side to side, and feeling good. Of course you're feeling good, right? And remember, you can go slow, you don't have to go fast. We're gonna do about 4 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here is 4. And then we're gonna relax our legs down, and we're gonna build into a dead bug motion. So you're gonna keep both feet down on the ground, kind of, but arms are gonna be up straight. As your right arm goes back, you're gonna bring your left leg into tabletop. You'll come back down and go to the other side. So as you do this, your goal is to keep your lower back down. We're trying to wake up that core a little bit, and you're doing opposites, right? And we're gonna step this up in just a little bit. So right now, just really focus in on your core and trying to make sure your core is staying tight that whole time, right? So it doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be feeling crazy, ridiculously hard right now. You're just warming up that core and getting ready to core brace. So if you want to, you could stay right here. If you want to step it up a notch, you're going to have both of your legs in tabletop. And instead of bringing that leg down to the ground, you would kick out and come back, right? So you could be here. If you wanted to modify, you could do one side at a time and have a leg down. It's really up to you, but your main focus is keeping that back down and keeping your core tight. So it doesn't have to be a fast movement. You want to try to stretch out your arm and leg as much as you feel you can, right? And you're just trying to feel good. So we got about 15 more seconds here. And that's pretty simple to do, 15 seconds, do that all day, right? Yeah. So 10 seconds here, then we're gonna go into some bridges and arm movements. So you're gonna go 1 more to each side. Here's 1, here's 2, then we're gonna relax our legs down. So you're gonna start with your hands by your hips. You're gonna bridge and bring your arms up. You'll come down, your arms come down. So we're just trying to warm up those arms a little bit because we're gonna use them with our dumbbells, of course. And you're just bridging and lifting and then coming back. So every time you lift into that bridge, squeeze those glutes. We've got about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna stay up in our bridge. So we'll do 2 more. There's 1 on this next bridge, stay up high. And then you're just gonna alternate, one arm will come down and then the other. So you're just acting like you're gonna touch your hand to the floor and come back. And it's just a nice controlled motion. We're just moving those shoulder joints. So you're gonna go 1 more to each arm. Okay, so now you're gonna reach behind you. So you're trying to act like you're gonna touch the back of your hand to the ground. You're coming behind and behind, right? So on this will see how tight your shoulders are, right? If your shoulders are really tight, your hand is not gonna come close to the ground, and that's okay, right? You just wanna go side to side, keeping the shoulder joint active, okay? So we're gonna go about 5 more here. Here is 1, here is 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. Relax those hips down, and we're gonna go into our slow and controlled crunches. So hands are behind our head. Keep those elbows wide, let your head rest into those hands. You're gonna inhale in, exhale, you'll lift up, nice and easy back, right? So every time you're lifting, try to push that lower back down, trying to keep your chin up with your chest, and just a nice and controlled crunch up and back. So it doesn't have to be fast. Every time you crunch up, You want to feel those core muscles move, right? And it should make you shake, right? So if you're pulling on your neck, you're not going to feel your abs shake as much. So really try to just let your head relax into those hands, right? I know it's not easy to relax. I get it. I get it. Right, and we're just going to keep on crunching here. We've got about 10 seconds that we're going to add. So on your next motion here, you're going to hold your crunch and you're going to march your legs. So if holding the crunch really hurts your neck, you could keep your head down and just focus on bracing your core, right? If you don't mind being in a crunch, go ahead and stay there and just nice and easy, you're marching those legs. Right, and that's not too crazy. And you're trying to keep that lower back down the best that you can. So your core is activated, the back is down, and we're going to go for about 15 more seconds. So taking your time, try to keep those elbows wide and let your head rest into those hands. You got 10 seconds. Almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to relax. And then we're going to go to our side. So I don't care which side you start on, whatever one makes you happiest, I suppose. Right, and we're just going to start. You're going to kick your top leg up and down. So try and keep that leg as straight as you can. You're pointing the toe. That way your ankle, knee, and hip all move as a unit. Right? And we're just going to warm up the legs a little bit. Nothing too wild today. Right? We did a lot of hip work yesterday. Right? In the studio and online. So we don't need to do a bunch today. So in about 10 seconds, we're going to go into our forward kick. So keep that leg moving. You got 5 seconds here. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to kick your leg forward and then come back. Kicking forward and back. So keeping the core nice and tight, you're just going to kick forward and back. That's pretty simple. So as that leg comes back, try not to let your body move too much. We have 15 seconds, and then we're going to combo it. Okay, so nice and controlled. Try to keep the leg as straight as possible, right? And try not to let yourself take a break yet. We're warming up, you know? So you got 2 more. And then we're going to combo. So to combo, you're going to kick up, you'll come down, kick forward, come back. Up, down, forward, back. Up, down, forward, back. Up, down, forward, back, right? So you have 10 seconds here. Just going up and down and not forward. So whatever feels good to you, we're going to do 2 more. Here's up, down, forward, back. 1 more. Up, down, forward, back. We're going to switch sides, right? Just like that, we will switch sides. So once you're set up, we're going to kick that leg up and down. So making sure that that leg is nice and straight. Take your time switching. Try to point that toe just so you keep your whole leg engaged together, right? And we got about 15 seconds until we kick forward. So just taking your time, go at a speed that you feel like you can maintain, right? And you can get all relaxed, right? You're warming up. Warm up's all about relaxation, right? So you got 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. And now we're kicking forward. So we're going to come forward and back. Forward and back. So nice and controlled motions, right? And it just feels good, right? You're just kicking that leg. So try to control your body, keep that core tight so it doesn't look like you're on the boat or something like that, right? And we got 10 seconds until we combo. That's simple enough. The good old combos. Okay, we got 2 more. Okay, and then now we're going to combo. So we're going to come up, down, forward, back. Up, down, forward, back. If you say that too much, you're going to be singing that in your head all day, right? So nice and controlled. Still focus on keeping that leg as straight as you can, pointing the toes. All right, and we're just kicking up, down, forward, back. Right? Isn't that a fun saying? It is. So you got 15 seconds, and then we are going to get started. Right? We don't need to warm up too much today. We don't want to overdo it. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Right? So we'll do 1 or 2 more, but that's 1. Then we're coming up, down, forward, back. There's 2 of them, so go ahead and relax. And then we're going to grab our dumbbells. So the way the workout will be today is we'll have 2 exercises, and then we'll repeat it, and then move on. So 2 exercises, 2 sets. So your first move, you're gonna have both of your dumbbells, and you are gonna have your legs in tabletop, and your weights are gonna be up. So what you're gonna do here, as your weights come down, we're gonna combine this with our core bracing move. You're gonna let one of your legs come down to the floor, you'll press up, and then you're gonna alternate. So your leg comes down when your weights come down, your weights come up, your leg comes up. Okay, so on this, if you needed to modify, you could keep one foot down, and you can do one side at a time, but you wanna pay attention to that lower back, okay? So, ready? So weights are up, legs are in tabletop. You're gonna bring your weights down, the leg comes down, doesn't matter which one. You press up, that leg comes up, and you're gonna alternate if you're doing both sides. If you're modifying and you have one foot down on the ground, just keep on going on that side, don't alternate, okay? So slow and controlled so you can pay attention to your back, right? We're working on some good coordinating moves here, and you're just going side to side, okay? So we're at our halfway mark, so if you were modifying and do one side at a time, go ahead and switch your legs, right? Otherwise, we're halfway and you're just gonna keep on moving, okay? So it's nice and controlled. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, right? A lot of this is body control, which is important, right? You don't have to have super heavy weights to get a benefit from this move. Okay, you have 10 seconds. So going side to side, try to keep those knees bent, right? You've got one more to each side. There's 1, here's 2. You're gonna relax. And we're gonna come to our hands and our knees with 1 dumbbell. So we're gonna start with our right leg. You're gonna have that weight is gonna be right behind your knee. So on this, you wanna have your toes pointed down to the ground to help you hold that weight in. And you're gonna be pressing up and down. So the bottom of your foot would be flat towards the ceiling, and it'll hold that weight up. And you're just gonna pulse that leg up and down. So if it doesn't feel good to have a weight behind that leg, you don't have to, right? But if you can't, go for it, and you're trying to keep your toes pointed out instead of up. Right, and we're going up and down with it, okay? So keep on moving here, trying to stay up nice and tall on those arms, head's not hanging down, right? And your core is staying tight, so keep on breathing through, right? And remember, if the weight doesn't feel good, you don't have to use it. It doesn't take a lot of weight on this to add to it, okay? So we got 30 seconds, trying to keep pressing up and up and up, right? Head's not hanging down, you're breathing. You're doing a great job. You've got 20 seconds until we switch legs, okay? 15 seconds. You're almost there. Keep on moving, right? You've got 10 seconds to go. Keep pressing, keep pressing. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You're gonna switch those legs. So I'm gonna turn just so you can see me. Left leg has that weight. Right, start with those toes pointed down, and we're pulsing up, right? So the bottom of your foot is flat, acting like you're gonna stomp that ceiling, okay? And you're just pressing up and up. You don't have to bring that weight way, way down, right? And you wanna keep an active motion going, okay? So arms are staying strong, core is staying tight, and you are breathing, right? And it's burning. You can feel it in the right hip too. Oh no, we're getting a little hamstring and hip action today. We got 30 seconds, then we get to repeat this whole series. Okay, keep on pressing up, keep on breathing, right? Trying to keep that foot nice and flat. Remember, if the weight doesn't feel good, don't use it. It's that simple. Okay, 15 seconds. We're almost there. 10 to go. Not 10 more reps, I won't count to 10. Right, keep on cruising through. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And then we got both of our dumbbells, and we're back to our back. We're going to our chest press move with our legs. So if you wanted to amp this move up a little bit, right, you could have both legs come down together and press back up, right? If you like doing singles, that's fine too. Ready? And you can go, right? So you can do the singles here of coming down and pressing up, right? You can modify, right? And keep one leg down. Okay, whatever you feel like you need to do to keep moving. And if you want to make it harder, you would just have both legs come down together and then back up. But you want to pay attention to your lower back. So you want to make sure your back is able to stay down, right? And you want to make sure it's not, you don't have any back pain, right? So you really have to focus in on what your body is doing, okay? And it doesn't have to be fast. You can take your time, right? And there's your halfway marker if you're doing switch legs, if you needed to. If you're alternating, you keep on cruising. If you're doing both, of course you keep on cruising. So try to maintain, keep the core active the whole time. So that means your back is to the mat the whole entire time. You have 15 seconds until we're done with this move for the day, okay? 10 seconds. Keep on moving through. Keep on breathing. You've got 5 seconds. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're gonna relax. And then we're going back to our leg move, right? So we'll start with our left leg. The weight has behind our knee, toes pointed down, and we are pressing up and up and up, okay? So you're trying to go a controlled motion. If you pulse it, it makes it easier to keep that leg up. It doesn't make the exercise any easier though. But try to keep that leg moving and keep on breathing. If the weight feels like too much, take it away and keep on pulsing and pressing just like this. Okay, keep on breathing, keep on moving. That's the name of the game. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. We got halfway, so we got 30 seconds left of this fun. Oh yes. Okay, you're doing a great job here. You're almost kind of there. So keep on pressing up, keep breathing, head's not hanging down. You have 15 seconds. And then we switch legs, right? Starting to sweat now. Uh-oh. 10 seconds to go. Pressing and breathing. That's your goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax, right? And of course, we're gonna switch legs. Okay, so we got our right leg. Hands are underneath our shoulder, or you can go to your elbows. You're set up, you're pressing up and up, right? Act like you're gonna touch the bottom of your foot to the ceiling. So you wanna keep that leg activated as much as you can. So that means we wanna keep that hamstring flexed. So when our leg is curled, our hamstring is flexed, and that means we are working it, okay? And you're just pressing up and up. So you're really lifting through that hamstring, but you should also feel your left glute starting to fire up too, because hey, it's got to support you, okay? So keep on lifting up. Try not to let that knee rest. You just want to keep on lifting and lifting and lifting, okay? And you're over halfway, so that's good news. I think so, right? Keep breathing, head's not hanging down. You don't have to watch your leg. You don't even have to watch me. I'm doing the exercise, I promise. 15 seconds. Keep hanging on to it. 10 to go. Boom, right? You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, man. All right, so we're done with that set. That's good news, okay? So we're gonna go to our back. We got both weights. So again, we're gonna do some triceps and add our legs in. So we're combining triceps and core bracing. So option number 1 is you'll have both legs up. Your right leg will stay in tabletop the whole time. As your weights come down to your shoulders, your left leg kicks out and you'll come back. Okay, and you would do one side at a time. If you're modifying, your right leg would just be down. You would still kick that left leg out and in. So one side at a time, do not alternate no matter what you're doing here. Okay, ready? And go. So weights come down to your shoulder, kick your left leg out and come back. Okay, so elbows should be pointing to the ceiling, right? You want to take your time. Using the exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. Try to have that left leg be as straight as possible, right? And remember, if you're modifying, that right foot's down and you're still doing the same movement, and it's still gonna burn, I promise you. You've got 10 seconds, okay? Holding on to that form. We'll do 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2. Okay, so now we're gonna switch legs. Same arm movement, different legs. So right leg kicks out and back. So weights are coming down, you kick and back. Remember, modify, left foot's down and back, right? So we do not want pain in our back If your back hurts, put your foot down right now, right? You don't need back pain. That's not the point of this exercise. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Keep maintaining. 5 seconds, right? We're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, coming back. Here's 2, coming back. You're gonna relax, and you're in the seated position. So we're gonna do a V-sit with a curl to press, right? So you could use 2 dumbbells. If your weights are really heavy, you could use 1. So you're gonna be slightly tilted back. You're gonna curl, press, come back, come down. If it hurts your back, you could do this standing, or you could even sit in a chair. It's whatever you want. Ready? And go. So you're gonna curl, press, come back, down, right? Curl, press, back, down. So try to keep your chin off your chest, look slightly up, and it's gonna help you hold your gaze, right? And you're just curling, pressing, coming back, and down. We're taking our time. We're not going fast, right? And remember, if you need to modify it, you could stand up or even sit in a chair. You can even do it kneeling, whatever you want to do, right? There's lots of options for this motion. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep maintaining your rhythm, right? Don't go faster, right? You can always go slower, I don't care. You're doing a great job. Curling and pressing, right? And we're gonna do 5 more. Here's 1, coming back. Here's 2, coming back. Here's 3, coming back. We've got 2 more. Here's 4, coming back. Here's 5, coming back. And you're gonna relax. So now we're gonna repeat that. So we're on our back. We're getting ready for our tricep and single leg kick out. Right? Ready? Sure we are. So we'll start, our left leg will be kicking out. So right leg's either in tabletop or on the ground. You're gonna bend your elbows. Weights come down to your shoulder, kick your leg out, and then come back. Go for it. Right? So nice and controlled. You're coming down to your shoulders and kick. Right? So when your weights come back up, your legs should be in tabletop. Okay? And if you need to modify, just put your right foot down. It's not going to make the exercise that much easier. It just protects that back. Right? And we want our back to feel good. Okay, you got 10 seconds. You're almost there. We're going to do 2 more. Here's 1. Coming back. 2. Coming back. So now we're switching legs. Right leg will kick out. Ready? So right leg kicks and back. Remember, if you're modifying, your left foot's down and back. Down and back, right? If your weight starts to feel like too much, you could always do it with 1 dumbbell. Right? Come out and back. So there's a lot of ways to do this if you feel like your weight starts to feel like it weighs too much. Okay, you've got 10 seconds, right? Taking your time, pay attention to the core. 2 more. Here's 1. Coming back. Here is 2. Coming back, and we're in our seated position. Or you're standing, right? So we got our curl and press. So sit, stand, whatever feels good to that back. We're getting ready to go. And go for it. So you're going to curl, press, come back, come down. Curl, press, back, down. So really thinking of your posture, right? Try to make sure those arms aren't moving faster than they need to. Okay, and if your 2 dumbbells feels like too much, you would just set 1 down, right? And you can do the same thing with just 1 dumbbell, right? So this is what it would look like. So there's lots of options of how you can modify this move. So don't think your weight's too heavy, because we can adjust that, right? Because the good thing is you have 2 dumbbells, so we can always go down to 1, right? And if it feels too easy, well, you could just pick your legs up, right? And do your move there. Ooh, I almost fell backwards. Don't pick your legs up if you have super heavy weights. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got about 10 seconds. Okay, nice easy curls. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1. Press, back, down. Here's 2. Curl, press, back, down. Last 1. Curl, press, back, down. Relax. Okay, we got 1 more set here. So we are going to be doing a chest press motion again. This time you're going to have your legs up straight. So kind of like our first move, paying attention to your back. So when your weights would come down, your leg would come straight down. Your weights come up, and you'll alternate there. If you're modifying, 1 foot is down, That leg would still be straight. It just comes up and down like so. Okay, so I'll tell you when it's halfway. So you're starting with either one leg up or both legs up. Pay attention to that back. Ready and go. So weights come down, leg comes down. You press up, it comes up. And you are going to alternate those legs. Okay, so you're going side to side like that. Remember, if you modify, you just have one foot down, doesn't matter which one. And your one leg will still do that same motion, right? So it's still going to work your core. Your leg is still staying nice and straight. And it's just as challenging, I promise you, okay? So if you're modifying, you've got about 10 seconds left to this side until you switch, okay? So if you're modifying, go ahead and switch which leg you're doing. If you've been alternating with those legs, you're halfway. So keep on rocking and rolling. Okay, nice and controlled. Keeping the core tight. But lots of core bracing today. And core bracing is not easy. 15 seconds. Nice and controlled, right? 10 more seconds to go. Exhale and inhale, right? Think about your breathing. Slow down if you need to. One more. All right, and you're gonna relax. Okay, and then our next one that you're gonna do, you're gonna have one dumbbell, and you're gonna be in a seated position. And you're gonna do a sit and twist, okay? So you'll be tilted back. Your head stays forward, you're gonna let your weight come down, you'll come to the middle and down. So your goal is to touch your weight to the ground. Ready? And go, right? So you're going side to side. So on this, if it hurts your back, you could put like a pillow or a blanket behind your lower back if you have one at home. Or you could do standing, right? And if you were standing, you could just twist and bring the leg up, okay? So taking your time, try to keep your gaze forward. Right, and you're just going side to side. We got about 30 seconds left. Trying to work those obliques. Okay, you're almost there. Keep breathing, twisting with the torso. Try not to let your head move around too much. You want to look at the same spot that whole time. Okay, you're almost there. I promise. You got 10 seconds, and then we repeat this set. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so going back to our chest press. So we're back to our back. So remember, we got straight legs. If you modify, you have a foot down. You'll do one side at a time. Ready? Legs are up, weights are up. Go for it. So weight comes down, leg comes down, and you're gonna alternate here. Nice and controlled, right? So if you like this right here, keep maintaining it. If you need to modify, please do it, right? Don't hurt our back. And if you want to step it up, you're going to have both legs come down together and back up, right? So if you feel like you need to make it more challenging, you can, right? And that's not me just being like, you better do it. That's just me saying if you think you can give it a shot, right? But if you're modifying too, keep doing that. It's still hard. Your arms are going to be tired. Your core is going to be tired, and so are your legs. Okay, so if you're modifying, you're going to switch legs. Okay, keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on moving. Keep on breathing. We're almost done for the day. Okay, you're doing a great job. 15 seconds to go. Right, do what you can. Try not to stop. If you weren't modifying and you needed to put a foot down, you can. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Keep working through that burn. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're gonna relax on up. We got our one dumbbell, and we're sitting and twisting. All right, I just dropped my dumbbell, no worries. Ready? You guys better hurry up. And, whoop, my watch isn't working. Okay, go for it. So you're reaching down, side to side, right? So remember, you could stand up and modify and twist side to side, okay? Your quads might be burning at this point, and that's okay. If you want to make it advanced, your legs would come up, right? But that doesn't mean you have to. If it feels challenging right here for you, you maintain. Try to keep your head focused forward. We just want our torso turning and twisting, not our head, right? Your neck doesn't need to twist around all day. Okay, tilt back as much as you feel you can. Going side to side. We have 20 seconds left of our workout. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep breathing. Keep twisting. 10 seconds. You're almost there. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And you're all done. Great job. A little bit of dumbbell action. Does the body good.